Reggae Boys made us proud. How are you feeling, Reggae Boys fans? More information after this break.
Unseen Sports TV, a station to be watched, a station to enjoy, a station in football and more football out Jamaica.
Big up, big up, big up.
Yeah man, wanna big up Unseen Sports TV now. Keep watching them, keep supporting them.
You listening? All right. Thought of the day, people. Every act you make, every thought you have, every emotion you feel will shape you and reshape you for tomorrow. Copy that?
People, Ronaldo Cephas here, and I'm saying, big up Unseen Sports TV. Over there you can get the latest track and field video, the latest football video. Just go over there and give him the strength. I'm out.
Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment, and today we want to talk about the Reggae Boys, Jamaica national football team, and their achievement, making history, getting third place at the Nations League. First time in history, Jamaica has, gotten a silver, a bronze medal in a competition like that internationally. So, people, first thing I want to do, I want to give Hallgrimsson a round of applause. Hallgrimsson, master tactician. All right. Now, I am going to give Hallgrimsson a ratings of 7.5, and the reason I give him 7.5 is that the other 2.5 that will give him 10. He could have, tried some new things, such as trying to keep the ball more in the first game. Can you see in the second game, or try to keep the ball and result in us winning the game easily this time around? I think this the second game, the third was easy. The Panama game was easy for Jamaica. Yeah, easy for Jamaica. In the USA game, we make it hard for ourselves. We lose the ball a lot. We never have an outlet. We have Cephas, and we have Cephas defending as well, while Cephas could, drop wide and allow, somebody to stay back to try to mark him. We could beat them on the transition, on the counter attacks, and those are some rooms for improvement for our coach Hallgrimsson. You understand me? People, drop in the comment section. We know nothing. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. And we're there. We'll talk about the Reggae Boys achievement. All right. So we have some information here on some of the stuff that the Reggae Boys achieved in the in the Nations League. All right. So I'm gonna give you the information right about now. Yeah. So first, Jamaica is defeating Panama since 2019. Who knows? So a long time. Much hear that. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Now we're in 2024. All right, 6 years. 6 years now we're gonna beat. 5 years now we're gonna beat Panama. 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Our highest finish in the history of CONCACAF Nations League. This Dexter Lembicki's first goal for Jamaica. Number 4, first Nations League clean sheet since September 2023. Number 5, first CONCACAF medal since silver in the Gold Cup 2017. Domestic based contingent of the Reggae Boys. They reached Jamaica today. They reached Jamaica today, so they're supposed to be in the island that is King and the other players. Kaim Paris, and those players are in the island now. Yeah. This is the first time in history of the CONCACAF Nations League that a Caribbean nation is finishing on the podium. This year, 2024, Captain Andre Blake celebrates 10 years as a senior national player. His debut was on March 2nd, 2024 in a 2-0 win over Barbados. Dexter Lembikisa scored his first international goal for Jamaica in the 16th appearance, 2024-2025 edition of the CONCACAF Nations League. He slated to kick off in September. On Tuesday, the Reggae Boys will know their final opponent in Group E of the second round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. On Tuesday, the British Virgin Islands will host the US Virgin Islands. The first leg in USV ended 1-1. The winner and aggregate will join Jamaica, Guatemala, Dominica, and Dominican Republic in the second round of the World Cup qualification. Yes, people. So it's a good look for Jamaica. Good silverware for us to, wear on our neck, and we can continue on that path. So people, I gave you the positive that Hallgrimsson has done. Now the 2.5 out of the 7 points. The 7 we give him 7.5, but the 2.5 make it to 10 now. Those are the issues. We talk about them. So you need to be more brave. Move away from the route one football. Move away from the route one football. Yeah? I need to move away from some players who can't help you again. You understand me? I say people need to move away from some players who can't help you again. You have some players who might call up but can't help you again, man. Corber can't help you again, man. I don't know, maybe I give back Casey Palmer a chance, but Casey Palmer don't look like him can manage the midfield. I swear to you. Casey Palmer don't look like him can manage the midfield. Casey Palmer don't look like he can manage the midfield. We need an attacking midfielder now. We need somebody who can play that number 10 role properly. Get it and go forward and drive to the middle and pick it out wide and pick it up out wide with Demar Gray or Cephas or Leon Bailey and get it in the box to Bowser or Antonio. You get what I say? The back line solid. The back line solid right now. We solid back line. We have Pinnock. We have Latibody people. And Hallgrimsson for blame for Latibody get chastised, Or the coaching staff get blamed for Latibody get beaten by YouTube, Or the coaching staff get blamed for that. Yeah? The coaching staff get blamed for Latibody get beaten by YouTube. Because them are playing at the wrong position all along. And it's like, I don't know if you watch the YouTube them where I say, take him out of the midfield, play my position where I'm supposed to play. I dialogue with one of the coach them one time, and he might tell me, say, boy, this or the coach want him to play. I want him to play this so Jamaica not lose. So I ask him, the team them where you play against, what kind of team they play against? Trinidad and Tobago. Well on the people, and chuck a pass. Yeah. So I ask him which team that they play now will win. So I said Trinidad and Tobago, or St. Kitts and them look team. And I say yes. We are going to look good against them team. All the JPL players can look good against them team. I talk about USA, Mexico, Costa Rica, Panama, Guatemala, and them team there. Can't serve in 11 at the midfield. Now, move him out of the midfield now. They make a tactical change. Yeah? Switch the script at the first game. And so although not playing the route one football we never like. It's the difference with how we defend. See the difference with how we organize defensively. Them couldn't go through the middle. Not the first, not the ninth, not the ninth. We talk about the 90 minutes because it was a 120 minutes game. So we talk about the 90 minutes. I'm not talking about the other third. Them couldn't go through the middle between the 90 minutes. They couldn't go through the middle. US couldn't go through the middle. because we have somebody in the midfield who want the ball. And him a go break it up, him a go feed and Damian Lowe. Yeah? I'm surprised him carrot him do it for the whole 90 plus 30 minutes, you know. Surprise. Couldn't believe me think him like a burn out. Cause the man there go forward, him a come back, him a defend, him a go forward, him a come back. I'm surprised. I tell the people, I'm surprised how that Damian Lowe really managed that defensive midfield role. You understand me? Without have to come off of the field like 70 minutes in the game or 80 minutes in the game or somewhere there about. You know? Playing the full amount of minutes are close to the end. It is a good feeling, you understand me? And we used to beat Damian Lowe too, you know, come and say, oh, the long ball business and I find out say the coach them and tell them to do them thing there, and the coach them, Bridget, and the coach them. It's long ball road one business, but don't want to lose the ball long so. Don't lose the ball, so lose the ball up better. Why we have to lose the ball in the first place? Why have to tell a player say I'm gonna lose the ball? Why don't tell them to keep it and pass it around? We need to change this culture. A kick with the ball business, Virgin. It needs to change. Yeah, it needs to change. And start use up a midfielder them. You midfielder them start now say, hey, they can come for this ball, you know. They can protect the ball, you know. Even if you have pressure upon you, once you control that ball properly, you're not supposed to take it off and I see him foul you. Because I can protect the ball. You need to teach you play them thing there. Ball protection. You might get the ball bad same way. But you once you control the ball and you position the body right, it's impossible. You just pick the ball off here so easy. Unless you do something wrong. Totally wrong. And for foul you, teach the players them ball protection, brother. Because now the football game, the ball not going to reach you properly all the while. The scenario change. Sometimes they control the ball. What do you do after? Try shift the man same way? Or ball protection, shielding. Take a throw, take a corner. Still your ball in position same way. We need to teach the kids them to get smart. So when they reach to the international level, them understand what they're supposed to do on the field. This route one football, kick up with the ball, run it down, go down this, run up and down. You understand me? I say, yo, football, hey, we have the players them out here, but can play like that. The coach them, I teach them and the foolishness. Long ball go down the road down there, so kick you go down, so run it down. I tell you, painful to watch. And the JPL, I see him thing long ball for days, brother. Can't manage anything. Long ball for days. Mr. Lee, big up yourself, Mr. Lee. Okay, coach Unseen. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe and like. Share. You understand me? I say? When you get 5 subscribers for me, Mr. Lee, you know the thing already. But for real though, like, yeah, some of them want to stray from the topic. Yeah, they want to go back to the Reggae Boys thing. Some of them talk about the 2.5% would make it to 10. I think Hallgrimsson can improve on. No, the 7.5 when we get Hallgrimsson is discipline is a disciplinarian. Yeah? You know, him feel like nobody bigger than him team. More unity in them team. More everybody will be on the same page. More everybody will love them country. Come and work and perform in a game like this. It means a lot to the fans. And that's why everybody in Jamaica, all over the world, it means a lot to. So is that man? I applaud him. I think that's one of the reasons why the football gods them give him the silver medal, you know. I give his bronze medal, you know. Because of discipline. Discipline. Sally, I soon touch upon Leon Bailey situation. I just want to give Hallgrimsson him props and him praise. So I want to give him 7.5. You know, when I give him You understand me? I say where him do. When me think say yes, he did well. You understand me? So the 7.5, he is a disciplinarian. He manage him house properly. You understand me? I say he's doing well in that department. Yeah, man. Me soon come to that, Mr. Lee. I know you that you want. Me soon come to that, man. He's a disciplinarian and so on. And he was brave to take out Latibody here from get go. You know, put in Damian Lowe from early. You know, played CFAS as a X factor in that USA game. And me I tell the people, CFAS. This is how I think Hallgrimsson and the coaching staff were wrong. CFAS should have been integrated into the squad a long time ago. Big up yourself, champion. CFAS should have been integrated into the squad a long time ago and get responsibilities from a long time ago. Or you have a player like that out in a way can play for Jamaica all long and you don't have him in the team. You call him the other day, you give him must about 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah? You don't call him back. Problem, issues with playing and Reggae and you know book the right ticket or whatever. You get what I say? Issues with CFAS. Issues with CFAS. And then, boom, call him for this Nations League semi-final and expect the man to come dominate like, you know, like pressure upon the man, Virgin. Pressure upon CFAS. Pressure. Always a professional, but they giving them role and responsibility with 2 man and mark him. Because the man in them research and know so the man fast like a bullet and if him goes a boom 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 and then gone. Much I lick him left, right, and center in the game. I lick him left, right, and center in the game. Left, right, and center. Can't turn. As him control that 2 man come tackle him for the ball. CFAS. Pressure upon him. So I believe that if CFAS was integrated in the squad a long time ago, he would have really performed. You know, maybe him not scored. You know. Players need time to gel in the squad. And you can see say he's a man who will get all opportunity, you know. He can run past defenders, he can get the ball and he can try to score goals. So let me hear. Wait a minute. Unseen. CFAS while fast lack a lot of technicality back then. Now since going to Turkey, he has gotten better. That's what I'm saying. I just him. I'm gonna tell you why I'm issue. Him goal scoring in critical moments. Critical moments when you need him to score, that time issue. And sometimes the pressure to what upon you get a instruction, you get a game plan from the coach. You get me? You get a game plan from the coach, champion, right? And the amount of things where the coach tell you and say, all right, when the ball come over, you have to go so really, you are depend on to score the goal and you are so whole heap of pressure upon the man for the first game in history of Jamaica when we start. Think about it, champion. Think about it. Put yourself in that situation and think about it. That more ask someone, think about it. It's not easy. Want to put themselves in a CFAS. Yeah, come here, someone a beat CFAS left, right, and center, say not good enough. You know, for come back in the squad, CFAS not good enough. And more someone put themselves in a CFAS shoes, and ask themselves, yeah, what the pressure the man under, Bridget? A pressure the man under, yeah, pressure. Pressure the man under. So if they integrate him in the squad a little longer, a long time ago, giving games and so on, I think things would have been much easier, much you wouldn't have that. Mirror. Big up yourself and see it makes sense. Ricardo Harris, big up yourself. You don't know anything already. Gangster, so can he use his 2 feet? Yeah, he can use 2 feet. But pressure apart of international football, he got a chance because of the injuries he just had to try take it. Yeah, I think him take him chance, but I want him in the team going forward. Yeah, he's a top player. He can come on off the bench and give that impetus we want off the bench. He makes the side. He make the side. He just need to take his opportunity and finish. I think that is one of the things that he needs to work on Turkey. So this. I remember Cephas don't get a preseason with Turkey with the club. Yeah. So I think getting this preseason with 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 with, with, with um with Turkey, the club in Turkey, and work on his finishing. I think that's one of the things that he should work on his finishing. And I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna text him and say to him, see first. Take your finishing, take pride in your finishing. When you go back to your club, go work on that. Drill yourself another year there. Yeah, once you break away under pressure with person in your back, and you just go to the keeper, lick it one side, another goal. Go to the keeper, drag the keeper one side, lick it another goal. Just practice them thing there and go around keeper. You need to go watch you need to go watch Luton Shelton when he play for Jamaica and scoring goal and when him in Turkey with the speed they have. He remind me of Luton Shelton people. See first remind me of Luton Shelton. Made him so rest in peace. I saw late Shelton it fast, quick like a bullet. I blame Cephas for the loss against USA because Burke cannot be held accountable for our own goal, which he has no control. Kevin Williams, are you crazy? He had control over that goal. He scored that goal on us. He should be blamed. He should be blamed. And not because I don't want him in the squad. If you look at how him scored that goal on himself, you could see that he wasn't in no shape or form to be in that game. You can't be in the defensive third doing an attacking header with your body turned to your goal. You need to watch it again. Yeah, you need to watch it. Some don't know what you say about see I blame Cephas, but I blame Burke. Oh, that makes sense. I blame Cephas for the loss against USA because Burke cannot be held accountable for our own goal, which he has no control over. But Cephas kicked away 2 chances to put the match to bed. That no make no sense to me. I understand the Cephas part, but the comparison part, me not get it because the man buck the ball in him own goal and him not be accountable. Nonsense, Kevin. You watch it wrong, and I am going to play it on. I am going to put it here for you guys. So watch it, and I'm going to slow it down, and I want you to see what went wrong. I'm going to find it right now. So Kevin, we're going to prove something. We are going to prove something, and we're going to look at science. We're going to look at the body position, and we're going to look at the follow through of the head. And I want you tell me, say this man never take accountability for him for the goal. Why you tell me say never take he accept say him put the ball in the goal. Why take account of this? You understand me? So I understand what Kevin are coming so with. I go find it. People I go look for it right now. Cause they're both They're both. Hold on. Put in again. Okay. Hold on, people. I go find it. I'll find people. Give me a minute. Give me a second. You hear you now? But now I say Cephas not will score. But you not score own goal for yourself, Sir Virgin. I mean, I say Kevin, I not say Cephas not will score, but I can't understand the logic. So, oh, you put the words together and I try to bring a point across, me a debate, Yeah, I'm also want to show you the video where him score on himself as well. Yeah? I want to show you the video him score on himself as well. So you can understand. Say him have control over it. You understand him have control over it. Yeah? When you understand him have control over it. So it's right. Look at another one here again. Come on, find it, Come on, me look for people. Hold on, man. We soon get it, man. All right. All right, people. Soon find it. Come on, they disappear to blow out. The video disappear, people. I swear. But I don't know why I never take it down, Why I never take it down and put it up and save it. Jano. Jano style. Can't find that goal. Can't find the goal. But anyway. So what I say, Kevin, I don't know why I never take the video and save it and have it, But anyway, me show you one different time. Or I have it, I go post it on my platform so you can see. So I'm directly, hit the ball in the goal. Anyway. Ricardo said not Burke. What? Not Burke fault. Burke should not be in the team. So I say I blame the coach. All right. Burke was not even standing like he wanted to defend the goal. That's true. Played the chance. He was kicked away. That although I am big and fat, I would have scored. They can't score a goal to save a life, boy. If you're big and fat, you have scored. Madness, Kevin. Madness. Blake could be blamed too because of how poorly he cleared the ball, last ball. Should be towards the corner flag and crossing the touch. Yeah, Blake you have to get some blame because him shouldn't try to kick with the ball. He should try to keep the ball a little the other department. You catch the ball there, everybody go up, play the ball to your wing back, play it back to you, keep it a little more minutes, boot it long toward the corner them. And if we win the ball there, then we carry to the corner flag and hold up some time. Blake forget blame to man. Keeper. And him need to work on him kick out them, Can him give a ball him the whole heap of time and then pass. I try to play the ball them to the wide areas them. Yeah, I blame somebody goalkeeper coach him because him goalkeeper coach the day before that one. I don't know. Like Blake never improved at all. Just can't stop the ball, but him foot. Never good at never good. Never good with him foot. Never good with him foot. Never good with him foot. I love blame people. People have to get blame. That's the thing go. Blame run blame. I mean I get blame when you do something wrong, brother. Robert Smith, when you do something wrong, I get blame, brother. But otherwise, some that people I think Hallgrimsson, he did well tactically. both games. The first one was, bad management at the time. Players never manage the time well. And you could see that Coach Hallgrimsson really go for the game, even at extra added time, extra time, 30 minutes. He wanted to get back in the game, so he made some changes and put on some other players, some attackers, take off back a forward, put on a fresher forward. Blake can't pass the ball properly in a year, brother. But if you pass the ball to beat a press, so if you beat the line right, that's when play to the line. The ball go for throw, the ball go for throw, one heap of time. Now go for him stats. Go for him stats now, cause I like me a Fox News and back my thing, I don't like talking, Fox News and back my thing, Panama game you go use. Yeah? The Panama game I'm just play, you click for Andre Blake. You get a 7.2. I'm gonna show you about in pass accuracy and the long ball attempts we make. Right? Man make 16 long passes and a 4 alone connect, brother. 16 long pass, man make a 4 alone connect. 16 long pass and 4 alone connect. And you're gonna tell me say this a man that can pass. We not talk about passing the ball, so 1-2 there so on the ground to him, right there so. You get to me and say, not talk about that, I talk about when a defender block the pass and can't play it on the ground, I've got to lick it over 2 man head and drop it on him player. Blunder there so. I wanna watch. Rob Smith, what you watch? But lie. A sofa score me I use right now. And the information there. 16 long pass. Only 4 alone the man make, right? 16 long pass, right? That means he give it how much ball and give it. I not blame him, brother. I say him can improve. He need to improve. When Anthony Sports attacking, Anthony say, Andre Blake needs to improve on him passing. Rob Smith say, I lie me I tell you, so I go for the facts for back when I say. We go for the facts back when I say. These are but why you bring other people like so I'm not tell you say other people that we play long ball too, but I keep and I deal with. Because I want to improve on the passing. Because sometimes we get we can break a line, brother, with a correct pass from the goalkeeper and he can't get it done properly. Can't get it done properly. If the man them now win the duels, it's not just the keeper. But the keeper can pass the ball to the player in a space. Long balls to players in space. He might play the ball and when man the back of man 24. Rob Smith. The game move away from keepers a kick with the ball out, kick the ball to the opponents. Blake is a good keeper, but he have room for improvement. When I want to talk the truth, so that I find to I like the truth, when people come with facts because I'm a favorite. Yeah? Because I'm a favorite. I'm not blame him, J Rush. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm saying Andre Blake can improve with his passing from the back. That's all Unseen Sports is saying. Now, somebody wanted to argue my point. And then I said, I have facts to back what I'm saying. So I'm going to go for sofa score, I'm going to go for the information, I'm going to tell him. How I go on, man, say I'm going to go commercial. The USA fans believe that Blake gave away the game. I saw me believe too. I saw me believe too. They say if they blame somebody, I put it on Tavan Gray. Tavan Gray should have kicked the ball out instead of dribbling out. If I should blame anyone, I would put it on that. The keeper, Tavan Gray, the man who bucked the ball out for corner. The keeper that Could I tell himself it can't fit chest or about the ball to throw or something like that? Man, but the ball for corner style. How only political thing could I stop it from lose again? Only political thing could I stop it from lose again? Wally. A lot of things could stop us from losing that game, in my opinion. A lot of things. A lot of things could have stopped us. But people, we're not gonna lie though. The positive part of it though is that, when we look at that game, we had some chances that could put us in the driver's seat into the final and winning this gold medal. Because I don't think Mexico could have beat us, I don't think Mexico could have beat us. But would have beat Mexico this time around. I'm telling you, would have beat them. Yeah? Mexico not playing a ball. USA just lucky against we. And it shows in the Panama game that Jamaica is the better team. It shows. It shows in the Panama game that Jamaica is the better team. It's just unfortunate that we'll lose some players. We had some players on um, injury and suspension that we had to use some of our, maybe we would say second string players and so on. But at the end of the day, it shows the depth in the squad and who are fights the position to get starting position in the squad. It will go down to who consistent in getting, the positive results in the game, starting in this Jamaica team. Let's say Tagago, if Sifa starts score, if Sifa come the next leg and him start score, so score. One of the big game ball them are gonna get dropped or come off of the bench. If they want to continue score, one of the big, so nobody you can't start over him. If Time Dix would come and him start score goals, start at number 9, with him left go stand on the bench, Nicholson and Antonio. I saw one national team player play where, the consistent, the one where have the numbers that come and get the chance to play and no favoritism and no core goat business. You understand what I say? And that's how one the team reach. Players getting chance to play because of current form, and stats to back what they are doing. Current stats. Not talk about stats from 2 years ago. No, we have some players that we have to just do it with now. Yeah, like that phone now. Like, come on. We have to move fast. We need the younger players them to get opportunity and play in the national team. And stuff. Give me a second, I'm turning the light on. You can't look at football like that, though, Ricardo. It's impossible. You say you don't feel like Cephas. Of course, anybody can take anybody's spot, bro. Anybody can take anybody's spot based on performance. Speaking on a coach standpoint, not a fan standpoint. So that's your standpoint. You have to look at it realistically towards the game. You can't just look at it and say, "Oh, the man can't take nobody's spot." So if he must score, him not take nobody's spot, me not understand the party. If say for example, say for example, a Nicholson not scoring a goal, you understand me, and see if us get a chance and him start score consistently, 3-3. Even if you play over Nicholson, like explain that to me, like, oh, that makes sense. Having somebody that's not scoring on the pitch and a man that they are scored up on the bench and him can't start. Explain that to me, Ricardo Harris. If you remember, Blake was warned for time wasting before. That's true. See if I can't finish for him live, brother. I could call Dixon over him, and it costs less for playing fair as well. At them time, at them thing I'm talking about. That's why Jamaica can't do well. Imagine you have people like Kevin Williams on the JFF. Dog them with supper, brother. Dog them with supper. Imagine you have people like Kevin Williams that control certain things on the JFF, brother. Like them thing, but sending plane tickets and so on to players and so on. Enough players who don't come from foreign look like. Once I see if I can't finish for him live, brother, I would call Dixon over him because that costs less. Plain fear. You can't believe that Kevin Williams type them thing on one platform. You can't believe this. I don't believe Sebas can take any of the talk about it already. Yeah. But anyway, people, Reggae Boys is on a pathway going this way. Now, somebody asked me to talk about the Leon Bell situation. Alright? I did a video on the Leon Bell situation. Someone will go back and watch it and like and subscribe. Drop in a comment over there. So we can answer the comments and so on. Understand me? I did a video on it. So you can go there and watch it. But I will summarize give you a brief summary on what I said in that video about the Leon Bell situation. I went on to say that in this situation, I think the JFF needs to don't be combative. Yeah, don't be combative. Don't be toe-to-toe with the player, right? Because one thing I know, if there was no issue, there would be no case. Now, there's an issue because Leon Bailey is talking about some issues, all right? And other players can come and talk about the same issue as well. Paying of the players is an issue. Although some players don't make it be a burden to them, paying of players is an issue. I mean, nobody come telling about no Mbappe I talk about Ray. And everybody see it like how Mbappe see it. And the right way is to play people. We have this culture where we don't like pay people for their work. I mean, don't like it. We like use people and other some people get rich because them now pay the money, so them put the money for them pocket and them get rich and you get poor. Me not like it, Bridget. Pay the man, brother. Or sign a contract and say, I can't pay you, no, come play for the country free. So the man know what time it is. The only thing me I go now is plain fare, food, accommodation, and them things. Once, don't come tell me say you're going to pay me or it's a paid job and you forget this and you forget that. And when the time comes, I get my money, I can't get it. And if I talk about it, I tell a lie. That don't make no sense. That culture they need to change, brother. And it's a culture where I come from a long time in Jamaica when I like pay people for work, brother. We find the fanciest word and the skill to dodge people if you not pay them. And draw it out and give them a little bit of nothing. Chinal shit. Slavery mentality we have in our same way. Slave of one people, slave of black people. Cause I some look on it, If me and you go up on a work and the boss say me I go pay you X amount of money, right? I'm say, boy, little lower, but Jano, me agree. All right, give me. When me if you get paid now, you gotta tell me say, boy, say me can't pay the X loan, I have to pay you. Why? Or you have to go wait, because say money not run and the work done, and you happy, and me can't get compensated for the work, the time I put in, and the energy I put out. It's a different thing if we tell you, say, all right, I come to the work, it's good, man, the money good, man. Different thing that, But when you paint that picture, like, hey, I'm going to pay you players, but when the time comes, we pay the players, then you're not pay the players. People are going to talk, brother. It's unprofessional. And one next thing, too, when I make the player of your gay, people, money, it's in a bad message. But man, I get money and say, yo, Pachi, all this, easy buy a juice, a different thing that. When a man I go say, he might give some man some money to deal with certain things. And that means that the man I go to them and say, them have issues. And them, you understand me? I say, them want to deal with certain things. You understand me? You have to take the money from the player. It's coaching staff, make sure that the player, the coach not take the money from the player, brother. Because if they never take the money from the player, they could come out and talk, say, I give people money in the national. Couldn't come out and talk that. Man, they would say a lie. But me not hear no coach come out and say a lie. You give them money for true. But the NBA shouldn't talk about that too. They shouldn't go talk about people money. Liam Bailey, Richard Green, Liam Bailey shouldn't talk about that, you know. You understand? When I give people things to talk about this, but I'll tell you why. But anyway, the part of me don't like though Liam Bailey says him the country can feel him and you know him love him country and then him not saying country can feel him. That don't make no sense. You know, I think him talk some things when him might try talking in him dialect, but he kind of him never him missing him say some things where you know him gonna get backlash for it and so on. Yeah. Him shot, you know, think if I think about what him say first before him talk, all them things there, he must have, you know, and I think the J where him want him, that you there, who do the, you know, let's be honest, he make it even bad to Billion Bay. He not try help Billion Bay, like, you know, use some different questions and try to bring him back to say the right things. He might, you know, he make him say more, mash up himself more and more in the interview. Otherwise, from that, most of what Leon Bailey says is true, and I believe it's true. Yeah, he may not say the part about the ticket part correct in the technical terms, but he's right. I understand what he's saying. You know, reading it, listening and picking sense and answers, I understand what he's saying. But based on what he said, it makes it look like it's a lie. Only if I understand what I'm saying, what I said. Based on what him say, JFF can say a lie matter because he not say it right. Technically. But realistically, it's the truth. I mean, some man on YouTube come up and come talk about, CFAS. You know what CFAS? Leon Bailey. If we come back and play for Jamaica, we don't need Leon Bailey. We need Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey on the artist ball for Jamaica. We need Leon Bailey. We need Leon Bailey. We need Leon Bailey in the squad. We don't have to play with him. He don't have to come back. But when there's an option to get him back into the squad to play, use it. The team played well, yes. But Leon Bailey had an X factor to the national team as well when he play, brother. XLR8. We're not gonna behave like someone where I follow the crowd, brother. I follow the crowd and I swing over there. So you understand me? I don't know Richard game. You know, I think I third you know, based on the ranking. When the ranking come out, we're gonna see Richard game. But that I'm gonna drop them. Because I want people to challenge me, you know, with what I'm saying. You understand? I see it from a different light. Because me I listen to people when them talk and them say Leon Bailey enough to come back and we can do it without Leon Bailey. Of course, any team can do it without any baller. You understand what I say? But I believe that Leon Bailey offers a lot when he play for the Jamaica team, even though he not play score. Even though he not score. Because we can say Giroud then. Never score a goal in the World Cup where France win. Never score a goal. But he add something to the national. He add something to him team, brother. He add something to him team. If he not assist, you know, he might break up, tackle him, collect the ball, he might play the cross, he might press, he might do a whole heap of things, Giroud. Liam Bailey no score for Jamaica. But there's a lot of games we can't tell Liam Bailey played well. There's a lot of games that Liam Bailey come and played and JFF owe him an apology to. JFF owe him an apology to. They say if him apologize to the coach now a different thing. But apologize to JFF. Apologize to no JFF, brother. JFF owe him an apology to. JFF caused them issues here. Not the player. Not the player. So because the man don't score a goal, him don't play good. I don't agree to no, none at all. The man so him say some of the things that him say, him shouldn't say, but at the end of the day, those issues was created by the administration. The issue can't just create by player alone or create issue. Yeah, professional player, millionaire players that create issue. For what reason? And Richard, you know better than that because there's a lot of issues with these teams. Look at the girl teams. And it take them a creep in the men side right now. We need a sports psychologist in the squad. Somebody where the play people them can talk to. Somebody where the people them can talk to. Reggie. Me want to stay and be in the squad. I'm not gonna say it like if you don't want to come back, well, we can do without him because we have players that come in of CFAS. We're glad to take him position right now. But at the end of the day, with the Leon Bailey, with him performance, with him perform right now. We need in the squad, brother. JFF needs to find ways and stop being combative. Find ways. If I'm me at this situation, what me that because everybody different still, Everybody different. Everybody depend on one level because every time they go up on a level in their life, in terms of what them achieve and what them work and them ego get bigger, Yeah? So a man not gonna feel a way if a man come out and talk a certain way and talk like him a top man and way and a next man just next man who the where the top man respond to certain things we say, yo, go on with your business there, man. Don't come back. Oh yo. Way and way. No man, anti sports different. Anti sports I gotta tell us that yo go on. Come here, you have a reason, man. What issues them when you come talk to them, man? I'm here talk some things for the thing, but some of the things when you talk, you shouldn't talk though. That's a big man thing and disrespect your people, man. Have a reason. We're not busy with fans, Virgin. We're busy doing what I say. Man to come back and play, Virgin. No can't stop the man from play. We don't have no power. We don't have no power to do that. We don't have no power to stop him from play, Virgin. And phone the man easy to change. Because play and Billy come back and start play and start score goal. But me sound like Billy. I tell you the truth. I don't know like hear the raw truth. Liam Billy come back now and start score. Kevin, you first jump on. Yo, the ball. I would him do a foolishness and wait. And you're the first one because your mouth twist up 2 more cutlass. That's the one next problem we have to run down some ball away. I'll give you cool shoulder. I tie we out, I put up and tie out and everything. Run down some ball. And we have ball we have ball brother we forget opportunity. When never see first opportunity long time, get acquainted with the squad. Think you miss them goal, eh? Of course, we want Green in the squad. But the man shot in the squad. Man shot in the Nations League squad. Green don't want, I think Green don't want to play for Jamaica, Alright? I bet any money if England say, alright, you're carrying back in the squad. Jamaica thoughts, man, done with. Feel that. Like Kadimachi. Jamaica thoughts, done with. So we can stay. I don't believe that the run down play thing. A man for one play for your country, brother. You invite him, you speak with him, the choice is up to him to come. I run down again. Yeah. You call me and tell me, say, yo, alright, I get my passport now. I'm interested to come. Yeah. Now I run down. Me different still. I run down people, nothing at all. I have to show interest. Now, as I saw Leon based situation JFF need to do, is to call a meeting with both parties. And slung and reason. It's not going to be a pleasant reason. It's going to be, very verbal and feelings and all them things. But at the end of the day, the person who I deal with it from JFF have to just sit down and listen. The key in this is to listen. honestly and Billy. Why if we can the point that way? We could have do it that way, or we could have do it that way, I could have equal the same result, you know. You know, just give him a different, you know, because in bitter, they can't say in bitter him have things where affect him in his speech. Yeah? In bitter man, in bitter in a way myself. In bitter. In bitter man. I could have hear him in bitter. You know, and certain things that you know affect him and you know. You find out every time he play for Jamaica I miss him preseason, so it affect him performance and he get injured and all them things there. You get where I come from? So he must attack and in my business just attack as you know, so him stay in just attack and he not care. You know, after a while maybe when him done him figure say he make some bad statement and disrespect some people because me I tell you after the I say if I'm interviewed after it done me I say oh brother I can't live thing here. This or this the people in my Jamaica still. Now wait. You have to love your country and love your people and love your fans. And because of that, why I understand why people are beating sound no want to play back the national team. But at the end of the day, we understand say yo, Billy attack madness with so many things then. Yeah? And we know say JFF wrong, that them cause it. So they come on to the apology part. The two sides they apologize to each other. The two sides they apologize to each other. And if JFF apologize, brother, it changed the whole landscape of how people look upon them. Kevin said, Bailey gave us a score shoulder before he came. A player that, brother, he's a player. He's a Jamaican. Born in Jamaica, brother. Bailey gave us a lot of cold shoulder before the game. Remember they were saying if Kyle was not in the team, he would have played for Jamaica. Then he said he don't care about fans and only family. So he's the only player that misses preseason while playing for JA. Shame fam, stop trying to justify his wrong. What I'm saying, I'm not comparing him to anybody. I'm talking about him, the personal player. We're not trying to make points. Stop comparing people to people. Me not understand the logics that when you compare people. Everybody different. Everybody have them own what I say now? Journey to go through. Yeah? Me not compare people, Virgin. That don't make no sense. Liam Bailey feel different pain than what me feel. Yeah? Liam Bailey feel different things from what you feel, brother. Everybody not feel the same thing. Everybody body different from everybody else's body. Me you can do the same thing. Me you can swat for your exam. Right? Me you swat for your exam. XLR 8 sports. We swat for your football exam. SWAT. We go to the computer room and we SWAT. Right? When we come out of the computer room and we do the test, me get 90% and you get 10%. Me I go through the same sequence to get the questions, right? But you will fail. Because you remember nothing. But me remember me apply myself and get more marks than you. It's simple. It's simple. So if you compare two persons together we miss preseason, the person who missed the preseason can maybe have a better body build than Leon Bale. Leon Bale don't have that body build and he prone to injury, so he need in preseason. You get where I come from? So there's a difference with people. You can't compare people and say, yo, because that man they missed up, Leon Bale should not complain it because that man they miss. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. All I'm move is because lighter in the background. One if you get to me, I say. I'm showing you that the excuse is using makes no sense since he's not the only player who plays in the EP that represents the country. He's wrong, and that's just the facts. That's no facts, bro. Mr. May explain something to come like a narrative. Just this one I say, look, I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm going to give one different point of view. I just said it a while ago. Me and you do an exam. So we SWAT. Same place, same time, same computer. Now the exam, me get more marks than you and you get 10%, you fail. Everybody is different in how them operate in life or anything what them do. Messi is one of the best players in the world. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the best players in the world. Each one of them achieve things differently. One, him have to train, and work hard in the house and I do. Have him own gym. Messi is naturally, two top players in the world, but different in how them operate or train. Leon Bailey miss the preseason. It affect him physical work when I'm supposed to do on certain things when for work when going into the season. While the next player miss him season, but him achieve and score well a goal same way because him body different, the way him apply himself different. You understand what I say? So me explain it again to make a look on it from a different perspective. XLR8 Sports. So we can make you understand. So you can't say what man saying make sense. Can we just break it down to you? So I hope you understand what we just said a while ago. You can't say what the man saying make sense, Bridget. Everybody different. That is factual. Everybody is different. It's just simple. I don't know what else to explain it to you. XLR8 Sports. I don't know which other way we can explain it to you. But maybe you'll see it from a different perspective. Not now. Maybe you know a different time you'll look at it differently. Now pick up for the player now. But our next facts now again. This is most of the time Liam Billy come play for Jamaica, I mean Joe. Most of the time Liam Billy come play for Jamaica before this coach come, Hallgrimsson. He come with an injury. Most of the time. Sorry about that, people. Yeah? Most of the time he come with an injury. Let me hear Rich Poor say. Rich Poor, may I drop the link in the comment section so people can come on if they want. They understand so we can have a reason on the panel. Alright, so the link drop Rich Poor. Rich Poor, if they can come on here, can call in, they can call in and ask a question. I love your call in because you see you know more have some good questions to ask. Yeah? What would the reaction have been and an overseas based player like Anthony or Reid said similar things? Double standard. Do you believe in preferential treatment and say? Alright, so you ask a question and you're comparing again. Alright, but never answer it. Because what people do all the time is compare. Compare people to people. Now, Liam Miller get beaten left, right, and center on YouTube for himself. And maybe if we did say it, people that said, and that's why we have to go for the English based players and things. So people are gonna say that. Yeah? People are gonna say that. And people are gonna yeah. People are gonna say that and people are gonna beat them. But at the end of the day, who are gonna take the time out to listen what the man them are gonna say? Why them say it? What's the cause of them saying it? Yeah? What's the reason for them to say things? What's the reason for them to lie to? And if injured, if he's injured, it's his choice to accept the call or not. He's not forced to play injured. Antonio was injured and declined the invite because he's injured. Rich Paul, sports quota would automatically be added back to the senior team. My God, yo, the man them now look funny thing. Man, them locked to one side of the story star. So all the way, so me ask that question. All the way, JFF not doing or things what them are do. Them have to keep them have to get that be accountable of it. So hold on. JFF now pay the man them. That's not an issue. You reach Paul, that is not an issue. JFF not playing the players. That is that not an issue? Huh? Persons, the coaching staff taking money from players, is that not an issue? Booking the wrong, you know, type of plane ticket for players, that not an issue? What you want to say? What you want to say? Reason boss. Reason boss. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV.
Bless up, Unseen. Bless up viewers and subscribers. What's the
we
one, sir?
we derail from the success from the Reggae Boys. But we soon go back to there. We just want to finish up the point on Leon Beer. Yeah? So
Yes, sir.
you said I think you are the person who said that I don't know if I you, but I saw Richard Green here. Or something I use Richard. Are you Richard Green?
No, sir.
A different
Strictly
person.
Rich Post Sports Pandit something. Different person.
Okay. So you asked a question. What would the reaction have been an overseas based player like Antonio Reid said the same? So I answer the question. So right now, Leon Billy get beaten left, right, and center for him. So don't it?
Yes.
There's a minute amount of person who look upon it differently, like unseen sport. We are split justice, not the panel side.
I'm listening carefully. There are some people who understand. In fact, you've heard on social media that, including the JFF, they've said they don't necessarily disagree with what Bailey said, the vast majority of what he said. For reason boss, Rich Post Sports, tiddlywinks. I've not touched this subject too tough. I've been focusing on the Reggae Boys, Jaime Hallgrimsson, preparing for a successful Nation League campaign. Reason boss's diet, let me even be clear. You as a man who split justice. Let me be crystal clear right now and unseen. Viewers and subscribers, remember this. When you hear the Reason boss step on the case, my diet, I've grown up on a diet of quality football. I've grown up on a diet of the drama being on the field of play. I've grown up on a diet of seeing top teams, middling teams, lower ranked teams, putting in the hard yards, the hard work off the pitch in order to compete to the best of their ability on the field of play, whether at club or international level. This bag of off-field drama, this bag of egotistical play in Jamaican footballing circles is relatively new to me. And I am not going to mess with my diet and get involved overly and consume and partake day in, day out, hour after hour with this kind of, I don't even call it reasoning, but each to their own. Now, go ahead, unseen. My question, fundamentally, this is the first time on a show I've had the chance to even talk about the Bailey situation. I want to spend more time on the Reggae Boys' successful campaign, room for improvement. That is the overwhelming, overriding thing that I am interested in live from London, England. Trust me.
Yeah. Trust me.
Trust me. So I want to chop up the football and deal with the football. Yeah, man. That is the number one thing, and my mind is not going to be taken off it. But all right, I'm glad you agree with the unseen. So,
I agree.
all right. when we want to touch upon this now, I mean, unseen. Why? What the timing of such an interview on the eve of an important fixture? Why? Unseen, speak.
So people have ego and people have a right sometimes to do what they are doing. You know, somebody hurt you, you want to hurt them back. Yeah? So when you look at the situation, you have to ask yourself, why him do it? Not because somebody hurt him, the issues hurt him. So him do it, him the right to do it. None of them the right to hurt each other. Yeah? People feel like it's because of him go out and him break the curfew and them thing there. You understand what I say? Why and them give him a slap on him wrist. Why him do it? No. Because of the issues them him face. Why him do it? You understand me? And then them punish him now. So him say, well, all right. You know we're bigger than this, and the ego get in him head. You get me? I said ego get in him head, but at the end of the day, we as administrators are supposed to be smart. You're supposed to be smarter than players. No matter how much millions they have, you're supposed to see things, see the future. You're supposed to be seeing things than some players.
Vision.
Vision, the thing. So me now, Rich Paul, me I call him, me I put out a statement and say, well, Leon Bailey, you know, he says he has said something that we don't agree with, but we'll call him in for a meeting, him and his agent, and we sit down and discuss and have a dialogue. And who should apologize, will apologize, and we'll move forward. Boom! People are gonna say, blow over JFF this. And everything's squashing up. We have done talk about this long time. Like me I tell.
No.
But when we become so combative in everything, because we have ego, can you tell a man over there to say, yo, him head big. I'm not gonna tell the back say head big over there. I'm not gonna tell you say, yeah, I know my head big because of somebody bad. So me I say, I see it
Some
bad.
reasoning unseen. Yeah, man. Me see you. Me hear you. Me hear you. Yeah,
So
man.
when we the
I
over here
would
so now,
concur.
when we the over here so now, yeah, we can't say anything so young girl move like him a pit name spoil him play and play. At the end of the day, him are the hottest baller for Jamaica right now. One of the hottest baller for Jamaica right now. Currently internationally playing at the EPL. We need him in the squad. We need him to get happy now and want love to
Same
play back
thing.
in the country. If there was a sports
Same thing
psychologist,
Haimar said.
if there's a sports psychologist in the squad, for the reason with the player them, this will not reach where it reach. Maybe the NBA that score goal already. Because all them player will need, all the player them need now as somebody to talk to differently from the coaching staff. Somebody when them can go talk to him know say, all right, me talk to the coach, the man, him not go run go tell the coach and the coach will punish me. Him go hold it and him go give me fine ways so I can deal with situation and get. Yo, the richest man them in the world have a problem, you know. Them have to find
Oh, you
people
mean?
to find people to talk to, you know, to solve them issue, you know. If I them wife,
Ah, yeah.
I want to go madman on the road, I want janitor, somebody in the business place, or somebody them have to talk to solve them issue. And reason with and say, hey, what do you think about this? I mean, as a man, me's a young youth, you know, I like talk to big people and elderly people. Like, reason with them and go to them
Said
and
way. Same with myself. Same
you
way.
see me, I talk to some old people and them and say, oh,
Same
this
way.
a man, I talk to them old foot there and them thing there, I say. Because them people have experience, they can tell you. You get to me and say, Rich Pow?
Real talk.
Unseen
Same way
sport,
me do it.
me not pick no side.
Understand it.
If you must if one of the man them must we call already come out and apologize. JFF apologize. Two of the man them apologize to them. And no way in a city in a country football program where they should have players that give nobody money. when can come back, come talk about it. Them thing in the right, brother. You take the money from the player, brother. You must have get paid. That means that the man them we at work, now get no pay. So you have to look at a little thing or hustle a little thing from the ball then. You get what me I say?
Yes, you did touch on one point though, which is a mitigating something, you know. You touch on something that is a mitigating something, which is everybody do them thing and look away different. Maybe, well, it's not even maybe. It seems that Jamaica has certain
And watch this
rules
now.
and regulations, certain things go on, and that is
Go back.
different from other countries. Everybody do them something look away different. So I don't know how this thing set. Or my talk, say my give man this and
No, him talk. When I
go
talk
ahead.
because type of persons. Let me tell you this: in every business place and every team, you have somebody who stay one different way. That don't means you can't work with the person. How much people in your organization you work with you don't like? You have to work with them every day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're reasoning, you're talk. You're speaking.
You get what me I say?
Yeah, man.
He's that type of person. He gonna behave like a humble, and then when pressure reach him, he gonna talk. So you know that you don't take no money
Uh-oh.
from you don't take the money from people like them, the bridging. You don't give them the chance to
Well,
help you in a certain way.
well, well, unseen.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
if
If you know the way I know me that take the money now
what,
as a
what,
if me say to him say yo, you know say
eh?
birthday, I'm say my birthday. Give me a thing now for my birthday party, and then give me a thing for my birthday party, and then come talk about it. Me no business. That different thing. But me not get paid. I mean, I say, you know, say me not get paid. Give me a money now. Don't take the money, Bridging, from the player.
Not 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 everybody is going to be necessarily as strategic as yourself, Pachi. Some person may not have a birthday
So because we understand the
in the near
conflict.
future, and them not unseen, them not think that way necessarily. From my understanding, them not necessarily think that way. If you're saying if somebody offer you something, nobody take it unless you can say, oh, me have a birthday, something I go on with. You can put something towards it. That
Simple.
is not necessarily the case. The fundamental, listen, no, not unseen. The fundamental issue there, one of the fundamental, let's say, one of the issues is the man attack it as though
No, him should
he's
target, you know.
making
Him should
right.
target
See, man, make
at all.
certain things. That's not a good look
But
at all. No, that is where the problem come in. One of the
it leave a
problem
lot
then.
of speculation, like if these staff members getting paid, you know, why, you know, are greedy, why they want money from them. It make a lot of speculation.
Absolutely. That's why I said why. Why? WHY. Why have the interview and let these kind of things come out on the cusp of a big important semi-finals? It was just fundamentally very odd. And as you've touched on the point, I think that you're very much on the money there, sir. Pardon the pun. Egos come into play, people feel away because Coach Jaime, I listened carefully to the press conference. I want to go back to the Reggae Boys.
Yes.
I want to go back to the Reggae Boys. Reggae Boys, Coach Jaime, the process, the preparation, adapt mid upon. That's my priority. When
Proud.
Coach Jaime said he said he was disappointed to hear Wagwan and how it come out. But he said, if I'm not mistaken, when Bailey heard, and he heard in good time that he was not going to be selected, Bailey accepted the decision and understood it and took it on the chin regarding the curfew. Well, from me hear that, me say, all right, okay.
I think
So
also
anything happen after that,
I think also the pressure from the fans as well, the Jamaican fans,
could
really
be.
pressure him to come out, come try. I think he might try to disrespect some of the bloggers them too as well. He might try to run up some of the bloggers them when I talk about him to some of the fans them. He directly send that to some of the fans them too. But I don't think him really thinks that some of the things that him attack consciously. Him a think say, yo, some of them things I'm not to say, no. Because it's going to come out wrong. You know. People are going to interpret it for them way. You know. Him not think about that. And I think that they say him go wrong. You know?
Let me get back to the professional aspect of it. And let us get back to the Reggae Boys.
Yeah,
the
man.
Reggae Boys, Jamaican senior men's national team.
The NBA, all right.
We have to say.
Well, as
We
the,
have to say.
the title
Very
is, Reggae Boys
interesting.
make us proud. You know, when you think about CFAS though, like a lot of people, you know, them I say CFAS shouldn't come back in the
What am I
squad.
saying?
CFAS shouldn't come back in the squad. CFAS, you know, should be blamed for the game. That stuff. What's your thought?
Okay. Interesting. Well, I did a show with Sports Prophecy with GT, a radio podcast, and frankly, I've got time for CFAS. I saw him playing at Arnett Gardens. I saw footage of him there. Quick player. He looks like he's gained some more further muscles playing in the Turkish league. The speed of the man was impressive. I saw a ball in the semi-final against America. The ball bounced, and he had about the defender had about 6-7 yards head start on CFAS. I think that might have been the opportunity that when he shot straight at the keeper, that might have been it. I'm not sure, but the speed. I saw I said, wow, this man is dangerous. But he's still got room to lose.
Them still have room. You get Luther Shelton speed, you know.
I've heard the comparison. to Mr. Shelton. I need to see just how quick Mr. Shelton was. CFAS is a talented player. I think. I mean, you know, people like I'm used to. If you talk about speed, I've seen speed from El Phenomenon, R9, the original Ronaldo. Speed to burn, pace, power, but he's got control, the ability to slow and then quick, stand up the defender and go again, and can dribble at speed and pace, and of course he's got the finishing clinical ability. CFAS is no El Phenomenon, but CFAS is CFAS. He's got room to move and to grow and develop, and I'm hoping with more time in the Reggae Boys squad, and I hope he does get that opportunity, if he continues to work hard, because it's getting increasingly difficult to get into this Reggae Boys squad and starting lineup. Demarai Grade has got that left-hand side locked down. He is the standard bearer as far as that left-hand side is concerned. And as far as representing the Reggae Boys, the likes of Ethan Pinnock, the likes of now, listen, look at Joe Latabo there, playing in defense and looking a different class of player. Michael Hector, I'm shocked at this Michael Hector. This man who, when I joined the social space, I couldn't believe, who's this? Who is this Michael Hector? Why did... Which video?
Reason, boss. Remember one video I'm going to say we need to apologize to Michael Hector as fans. Remember, so we beat him left, right, and center a couple years
ago.
We have to apologize to him.
Let me
real. Them to take the blame still, you know.
Outrageous. Well, you say that, not me. Let me. Are you sure about that? I just want to be double sure because
I'm saying, Hallgrimsson, Tapa we get blame for the bashing. We get where Hector get and where Lati body
Hector
blame because at them I play the man in the wrong position. Make fans and beat them left, right, and center. We never play them position.
I have to. I don't want to see Michael Hector in central midfield right now. No. Defense, I can see exactly how he does his business.
No Latibody in the defense.
Yeah, man.
You know, say I listen to one
my lord.
Because when I say, we don't want to see in the midfield. No people say, boy, who we are going to put in there? Who we are going to get? I say, we don't want to see him get somebody else. So we get somebody else there. And him there right in front of our eye. Right in front of our eye, Rich Paul. Right in front of our eye every day. in the react there, so I will get him. We'll put him in the field. And I saw the man I play, like I say, a natural position. And him have attacking
Coach
instincts.
Jaime Hallgrimsson, take a bow.
And him have attacking instincts, Almost score against
We'll
Panama.
see some of that. I hope we'll see some of that. We might see some of that in Copa America. We may see some of that. But Michael Hector, I've just got to, I've just got to say, to watch the brother playing in this tournament, there are levels to this game. Latiba there, yeah. Deshaun Bernard, respect. Lembekisa,
Deshaun Bernard and
Greg Lee.
I think I get that 7.9,
fully deserved. I can't say that I saw. I didn't see him put too many foot wrong. He was fantastic. I think he's a step above the likes of Liam Moore and them people there. I thought it was a tremendous central defensive performance.
I think we're gonna look on Liam Moore again. I think we're gonna look on West Arden again neither. Unless you have injuries. I think we can look on some players, like give them some games. We like some friendly games. Have them, the squad to understand the system, like if anything happen. Because things like these are got me, Liam Bailey not gonna be the first and the last player to come target against straight. We can't tell you that. There are players. Because I remember when Damian Lowe did do it and the phone call, remember that voice note? And when Damian Lowe that players them not get no money. We want people to remember that. So the same Lowe we talk about now, we know the players not get money. In the cost that you and that time with the phone call cost. You see how people stay? You see how people stay? You remember that voice note?
I do.
Okay, just remember. You never know, say, unseen remind and drag your mind or that kind of thing. Just remember that voice note there. With the president, shall win, Damian Lowe, and the disrespect, or the man and disrespect the young brilliant mind, bachelor's degree player. And I said, think it's a party shop business. When the man asks, players money. And all of a sudden, Liam Bailey talk about him now get paid, and it becomes a big issue. So I don't understand. But anyway,
I've got to say,
I think.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think Hallgrimsson got it tactically right. I think he did well. I give him a 7.5. The 2.5 that him don't get is because of his style of playing the first game. I think him should be more expressive. He could have used Cephas more, as an outlet, not having Cephas defending a lot in the game, and the route one football, we can cut it out a little bit and try move the ball around. I want to ask you a question. What's the difference between the two games that we played? The Panama versus USA.
That's a good question, Unseen. Briefly, just to touch on what you just said before, regarding Cephas and maybe using as an outlet. It was noticeable. It's interesting. Cephas could have swapped positions potentially with a Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe was huffing and puffing more centrally to the features. Cephas was on the left-hand side, hustling, finding his way inside, cutting in, and giving himself an opportunity to score. But if Cephas was an outlet straight down the middle, it might have been even more joy for Jamaica. That game against America, quick and fast, should have been locked down, and America should have lost that game. Jamaica should have won that game when it's all said and done. The organizational ability of Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson and the way that the team carried out the instructions, for the most part, I tell you, I said levels. These guys, with a couple of days preparation, they've been working, which made the whole off-field business even more irksome and frustrating. But I had to say salutes to the camp because Jaime said he didn't even listen to that interview. He heard about something going, but his focus was on the USA game. And hey, trust me, they were focused. And it was such a disappointment to hear that anything could be potentially derailing. Because you know what? There's a mental side to this thing, unseen. To me, there were times that I was watching the game and I thought, you know what? Watch out. Let me tell you something. Look at the way, you see the contrast between the USA game and Panama game. The way that I saw Blake and some of the Reggae Boys outfield players taking time and the sting out of the game against Panama. I saw that these guys are concentrated, they're focused, they've learnt from the game against the USA. When you're in control of the game, Lembakise outstanding strike just before halftime to give us a lead and to lean and stay on that lead, keep Panama locked down to limited chances. I think they learnt a lot from that first game. But there were times during that first game unseen, I'm telling you, God knows, that I saw Blake, flap down on the ball, stand up, look around, and I thought, is there a part of Blake? Is there a part of some of these guys out there, Corey Burke, Cephas, that may have caught wind of that interview and thought, you know what, even if we beat America, how sad is this? If we beat America, if the whistle blow and we win, there are some people that would be thinking, if Bailey was playing, we would have won by even more, a greater margin. We're lucky, we're fortunate that we win this game because Leon Bailey, the big baller that the Jamaican fans that come out for see, is not on the field a player. And maybe that made them feel a little smaller than they ought to have felt. And maybe that brief fraction of a second cost them mentally, because that corner didn't have to have materialized. Cephas falling over, giving away a corner. Corey Burke, body position. Not right, not ready. And a bullet header. Powerful header into the heart of his own net was the only thing that could beat Andre Blake on that night.
Because
there were small margins at the highest international level. Small margins. That game should have been locked down. Jamaica learned in the Panama game. They learned the lesson. If we take the lead and we're better than the other team, and we're playing better, and the other team, Panama. Let me be clear. I find it a bit of a snooze fest. Panama disappointed me. But that could have been partly because Jamaica helped kind of nullified and dealt with what Panama had to offer. Long ball, short interplay and interpassing. The Reggae Boys were up to the task and limited the Panamanians until they just looked. I was underwhelmed. I thought there would be a reaction from their loss.
Most of the time, when the teams.
Yes, sir.
Most of the time. I told the Miggle them going, I told the Miggle them a kill with ball to the Miggle. We fix the Miggle. The team are going to improve 50%. You can't go through Jamaica midfield with Damian Lowe so easy. Because you'll get chuckled.
And the back three solid. The back three solid, working together.
Nobody don't want to left national duty and go back to the club and can't play because they're going to injure. Damian Lowe now make a cut through the Miggle so easy, brother. Run up and down and your foot like a bunny in this stuff. The other man that we have played the position, they run side of the man then. No one tackle, no one foul, no one at all. Damian now, and Damian Lowe take it and run left you. You have to kick him down too. He might go forward with the ball. If not pass the ball, go back. So two different type of players. And once we fix the middle, I told you that, and everybody said, all the overseas people in the media said, once Jamaica fix the middle, you're going to be dangerous.
The dynamics for the Jamaican team definitely has changed. I'm not saying that Damian Lowe is the be-all.
We need a number 10. Okay, Casey Palmer now cut it.
Well, this is the other thing. I must say, Casey Palmer, I've seen him playing for Coventry over here in England. I've seen him playing for Coventry, and where he's shone and has been shining is in the attacking quarter, the creative side of the thing, the attacking third. That man has been picking passes, setting up the likes of USA's Haji Wright, who stung us in extra time in that semi-final. He has been providing the opportunities for the Haji Wrights and the Sims to get the job done for Coventry. He's not part of the axis in midfield where the grinding needs to be done. He's not that man. Certainly not at the moment. He's not that man. There's shades of Letter de Baudet in terms of his output, and he underwhelmed. There's more to Casey Palmer's game. So DJ, I don't know other players who can actually get the job done and perform alongside a Damien Lowe, for example. That's going to be an area, and we still struggle at the moment. We need to find someone who can actually get that job done. Now, Corey Anderson, unseen. What do you make of Corey? I think that he's still got a lot to learn and he's developing, but he potentially could be a solution. I think he's not got the opportunities because he's
the first game against the first game against USA. You see, Hallgrimsson should have make a change and take out Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer never had nothing when they reach 60 minutes, 65 minutes of the game. He take out Cephas first and put in Burke, and then he take out Casey Palmer and then put in Anderson. Hey, one at a time Anderson jog one ball and cut the next side. And about 5 USA played at the midfield dead. It was just from Anderson, right? From Anderson to the forward next now. That connection there, and Burke couldn't do it. Burke couldn't make the run. I mean, can tell you that if I did see fast, one through ball less up. Once the ball play right, he will get the next opportunity to score. I don't know if he will score the goal, but the thing you want to create chance, or true? You don't create chance.
Of course. Yeah, man. So, and you want to threaten the opposition. You want to make sure they know you've got goal scoring capacity and threat.
From Clarendon College.
Oh, Dixon?
Yes, man. What's your thought on Dixon?
I must say, honestly, I liked the energy, the pace, the determination that Kaheem Dixon was showing when he came onto the field of play. He was giving the USA keeper and the defenders to hurry up. They had to be on their P's and Q's if them a dilly dally and a ramp on the ball. They could have found themselves in trouble, and on a couple of occasions, including the keeper, the man had to get rid of that ball quick and fast. Nice running angles by Kaheem Dixon, closing down, pressing with pace and power and intention. And in extra time, you saw the chance that Kaheem Dixon got. Pace, power, control. And it was just unfortunate that he couldn't get the power behind the shot safely into the hands of Matt Turner. I like what I saw.
I think experience in that situation would have said, all right, you get in space here, just relax, let the ball settle for then kick it. But the mind when I made is just reach and just slam it. And him slam
youthful exuberance. Yeah, man. Youthful exuberance. Yeah, man. But he's hungry.
Somebody to the panel as well. Cavi Meeks, El Futuro Bass there. El Futuro Bass. El Futuro Bass. Cavi Meeks. Coach Cavi Meeks.
Yeah,
okay, good evening, Kevin. Good evening, coach.
Big up. Everybody
bless up. So far, one love. Bless up.
Well, talk about the Reggae Boys team, and I know they made us proud. If they made you proud, I know that they made me proud, and Rich Paul speak on it, and we'll divert the Leon Billy situation. We should always come up in any argument to talk about Jamaica football, and things. So I was talking about CFAS, we talk about Hector, we talk about Latibodier, we started talking about Dixon. What's your thought about those players, Mr. Cavi Meeks, El Futuro Bass?
All right, let's go to Latibodier. If you can recall, I am one of the person who really bashed Latibodier when Latibodier was in the middle of the park. But the past 2 games, Latibodier played around the back and him looked far superior than what he was doing. I always say to persons, a person who is comfortable somewhere, don't try to change that person to try to patch something. Try to patch the area that is weak. Make everybody play where they're comfortable. And it is clear that Latibody. And if you go back, you can remember Michael Hector. He was going through that same problem, because they had him one time as a midfielder, and he was awful. But look at Michael Hector. Michael Hector, look, I am comfortable with Michael Hector.
At
No one
centre
ever,
back.
yeah, I am comfortable based on what I've seen in the last two games with him and Latibody. But Latipodia, when he was in the middle of the field, brother, my head hurt me. My head hurt me.
He was learning. That's the coach. He was learning the trade still. He was not in the position that he's accustomed to. But the thing about it, coach, and it's interesting. How aware are you, coach, that Jamaica in the midfield area had issues and have had issues finding the CDM, finding that combination to shore up that midfield zone? It sometimes needs must, which is why the likes of a Latibade got the opportunity to perform in that area, because simply we did not have the tailor-made, ready-to-go caliber of player, which is why a coach Jaime had to try and make do and encourage the player to learn the position. And we saw a guy literally learning on the job when he was in that role. But Michael Hector had a similar task. We had the likes of Kevin Lambert come in as the CDM, and apparently it seems to be the case that he's not necessarily in the coach's eye at the moment up to scratch in terms of the ability and requirements to do the job effectively. How aware are you that Jamaica simply did not have enough people to select from to get the job done? Because the CDM role is a very high IQ position. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I strongly agree with that. However, I will disagree with the approach that the coach take. The
Go
approach
ahead.
that the coach take was to switch somebody and kind of damage that person's reputation. When you could look at an area and say, okay, this is a weakness in the team. I'm going to give myself a year or 2 years to get somebody competent to put in that position. How will I get somebody competent? There is some attributes that you can't coach. Like, say, for example, the coach love the physical person, big, strong, um, fast. You understand? Those things you just search for the player who have that component, but the player probably don't have the awareness and the technical ability to do what you want. I think you can find players who played there from a boy youth coming right up who lack that ability because they are not exposed to that level of coaching. And I think you will find persons that if you show them what to do and you bring them through and they have those attributes to complement it, you can find players to fit that role. But you just don't give persons the opportunity to do it. If you check anywhere in the world, they will give persons opportunities to play. And then you have senior players be more protective of them on the field. And gradually over time, they reach to the point where you want them. But for a third world team, it's like you must come now and you must deliver. And if you don't deliver, it's a problem, especially when you're a local player. Because if it was a local player playing the way Latibodier played dealing, you wouldn't hear the end of it today.
Coach, you're touching on a point, and I hope that you could be frank and shoot from the hip and from the lip. The CDM role, for example, and any midfielder you want for care to mention of quality is not necessarily falling off the tree. From my observations of the JPL, for example, and from my experience and checking out the landscape, coaching wise in Jamaica, on Sweet Jamrock, the quality of coaching, the caliber of coaching, and the caliber of CDM midfielder in Jamaica, simply, as far as the reason boss is concerned, was not and has not been up to sufficient scratch. Jaime has been around the country checking out the games, has had scouts checking out the games, and they are not falling off the trees like the mango them.
But the
So
persons
I
who
would put
they
it to you that someone like, well, I'd put it to you that someone like Letabade, it was clear that Letabade, because of the coaching and the environment and the structure that he has been brought up in, which, to be fair, a lot of the Reggae Boys, they've got that coaching and experience and environment and infrastructure, so they come almost packaged. They just need to get used to the CONCACAF environment and conditions. But Letabade, in coaches' eyes, was able to potentially grow into the role. Manchester United in the Premier League, Man United, Mainu, 18, I think 18 years old, outstanding talent through the ranks. The man's playing next to Casemiro. Casemiro.
Can I say something to you?
Go ahead, big man.
That same player that you talked about, I will give, this is just an opinion.
Go ahead, sir.
If Jose Mourinho was at Man U, that little boy would not get that opportunity.
Oh, God.
Because is Ten Hag, who believes in youngsters, and he prepared the youngsters to the point where he will give a youngster opportunity. He gained that reward because that youngster went out there and delivered. We need to look at it in the same prospect. We need to find players who have certain potential, and we give them the opportunity, and we use videos or whatever means to get the players, because all players want to do well, you know, but not all players are exposed to quality preparation. So that player is exposed to quality preparation. He have a coach who is brave enough to say, hey, come youngster, I'm going to put you out there. And you see what you do in training, just do what you do in training. And he went out there and gradually played, he played and played. And over time, you start to see him get bigger and bigger, like he feel like he's the man. No, he's the man. I personally believe that Kaim Dixon better than some of the players that is getting opportunity over him. A Corey Burke is not the Corey Burke when he was 27, 28. That player no longer exists. We have to be truthful to ourselves. It doesn't exist.
I was questioning. I was questioning when I saw him limbering up to come on in place of around the 72, 73 minute, I think, in place of Cephas. I thought interesting in that semi-final against the United States. I thought I'd seen footage of Corey, you know, laughing and joking in camp, and I thought, wow, I wonder what Corey's doing. What's the standard of his game that Coach Jaime really believes that he's got a role to play, even if it's for a few minutes in this game against the United States, just a big game. And I think you're calling a spade a spade. You're saying that Corey Burke, simply in your opinion, does not have the requisite quality to even be in the squad, with all due respect?
Yes, that's my honest opinion. I think back then he was off that, and he used to give that lick of fire, and we were okay. But now he doesn't have it. It's just the reality. It's just the reality. He should just go and focus on football and try and make as much money until his career comes to end. Because he's about 32, 33. Just focus just on our man. His body is not functioning well with the high demands, the excessive traveling, and the hard training, and the match here and the match here, and his body is just not managing it anymore.
Well, you see the likes of Maps. I mean, Mariappa. I don't know if he's retired from international football or not, but the likes of Mariappa, maybe Corey Burke, might be in that similar category. Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson, I've got a lot of time for him as a coach, and he will have no doubt seen the footage of the game, reviewed the game, will no doubt have conversations with Corey. We've got the Copa America coming up, which is a very important opportunity to to have the team build as a band of brothers, and of course leading up to the World Cup qualifying games against the Dominican Republic and Dominica. Big games ahead, and we don't
Yeah,
need
those
passengers
games,
with all due respect.
those games,
Take
Corberg
time
can
now.
manage.
Uh
Corberg
oh.
can manage those games.
You wait, Lord of mercy, interesting one, you know. You
The
say Corey, but you say
Dominican
stay there, sir.
Caribbean team, him can manage them the games, man.
Hmm.
But the games where you need this nippy fastness and this quick thought process where you can make a decision quickly and all that, he cannot manage them the game.
All right, you're calling a spade a spade. All right, well, um, well, coach, no one's really talking about it at the moment. I'm gonna be doing something, I'm sure, at some point on Rich Post Sports, around it, and I'm sure other um social media will be touching on it. I don't hear too many people talking about the Copa America in terms of expectation. I don't hear too many. I think people are talking about World Cup qualifiers and getting to the World Cup. What do you expect and what do you want from the Copa America?
You know, I honestly think that Jamaica can go through the zone. Because when I look at Mexico last night, Mexico is not the Mexico that I used to as a youngster coming up. It's just not the Mexico that I used to. They are not as prolific and sharp as with the ball moving around. They're just not that team again. I honestly think that if we are brave and we use our strengths and we stop, drop off and play this load, not even low block, that the pass low back. We did another word for it. Start up in front of the goal block. We have a pass. We have a low block. If we just cut out them something there and try, I think one of Jamaica's biggest weakness, and I'm a little coach, you know, so people don't who don't listen to me, but I will say one of Jamaica's biggest weakness, well, they have two major weaknesses to me. One is receiving the ball. Them always use the wrong foot or something of result when them receiving the ball. And two, when them defending, they don't track. Them ball watch a lot. You see, if the coach can fix those two areas. So when we press a team and you press a man and him pass the ball, me track with him and we're all right, we'll be okay. Especially a team like Mexico who's smaller than we. They're smaller than we, you know. But if we go and we press and we ball watch and then us knock the ball through, then we're going to lose. Trust me. So when you look at it, Mexico, I think we can beat Mexico if preparation is properly done. And if they do a lot of work psychologically now is important because some of the players will go in the game with a fear of Mexico. I think at the national level, they're supposed to have experts who know to get into the psyche and build that, yeah? So that needs to be focused on. Venezuela now, Venezuela is another one in our group too. Venezuela can play, but we can't get a result from Venezuela. Them can beat us too. Venezuela is a team now. If you go low block or front of the goal block, you're in for trouble. Because they have some big boy out there for bucky ball and the goal. You're setting up yourself for disaster. I wish I had a team in there again, in the zone.
Ecuador.
No, Ecuador are going to be tough. Ecuador are going to be tough. Ecuador is a
Caicedo country.
Eh?
You know Caicedo, Moses Caicedo.
Yeah.
Chelsea, big CDM player, quality player.
Yeah, man, it's a tough. Them strong, them tactically aware, them can run. It's a go rough. That game they are go rough. That game supposed
Valencia
to be the
and
roughest game
Valencia.
in the zone. That game supposed to be
I
the
got them
roughest.
top in the group. I've
Yeah?
got them. I've got Ecuador top in the group, and Jamaica potentially coming second. Initially, as it stands, I went through the groups and checking out who's gonna do the top two for each group. I've got Jamaica in with a shot of coming second behind Ecuador, but it's a competitive group. Mexico is not the team. You're absolutely right there. I mean, did you see the final against America in the
Yeah,
Nations
man.
League final?
Yeah. They're just not that team again.
This is very disappointing. I was I was unimpressed. They are shaky. They're shaky. I mean, the only thing is they'll want to rebound because apparently the manager, he's a pretty good manager, and the players have been responding well to him. He's only a fairly new manager for the Mexican national team, but they've responded pretty well, and I think that they will have been disappointed with the effort, and I think they'll know that Jamaica are on the come up, on the hurry up, and they'll be looking to bounce back, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna have to take care of their garden, and Jamaica have to take care of for we business. That's the first thing we have to deal with. So Coach Heimer, Reason Boss, has full confidence in Wagwan. Hey, Coach, I don't know if you've been asked this question. Quick and fast. I'm gonna want to dwell on it too much, and you don't have to dwell on it more than you want to. Can you explain, and do you think there's a place for the drama of the Leon Bailey interviews, the isms, the schisms, the distractions when Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson they're on a mission of professionalism? Speak!
Well, you see, my honest opinion, you see, players only create problems when things are not being done properly. And as a professional organization, JFF should ensure that they are doing things based on a standard. Now, if your standard is at sea level, before you invite a player, you should tell them the problem and you would tell them what is to expect. Don't bring a player under pretense, because once you bring a player under pretense, the players is going to get frustrated, right? And money is critical. If you don't pay me money, eventually me I go talk, me I go vex. Worse when you drop me I go vex. So what he's doing is normal, and what JFF should do is to be bigger than that and learn from it. Something is there to learn from. What is there to learn from? Pay what is due to Caesar, right? If you have players to come to play for Jamaica and the agreement is that you will play for them paying fair and such, do what you promise. And if you do those things, you will not have these problems. And in the same light, Leon Bailey should be more professional and hold him out. Time a professional environment in England, so him should have hold him out. But all in all, I think we should just allow time to make this blow away. And I think JFF should be big than this and ensure that at the end of the day, when things come around and Jamaica ready for the World Cup qualifier and ready for the tournament later down in the year, they pick their best set of players, which includes Liam Bailey.
Full respect, Coach. I like the cut of your
Well
jib.
said, Elford.
I like
Well
where
said.
I come with. Respect.
Well said.
Well said indeed.
Well said.
Respect.
Well said. But everybody can come out and put a different twist to it and speak it and a balance way. And I think at this juncture where Jamaica is going, this is the way to speak it. Not in a way where we're cut short. We are cut people out of things and we are disrespect people and run with some people. You understand me? We're moving to a different place right now. Jamaica football team are moving at a higher level right now. Who no belong with it are going to take time fall off. Some people are going to fall off and come back. I just so the movement's there right now. At the end of the day, I think what happened, William Bay not included, give Hallgrimsson a different look on the team as well and say, oh, John, know that team have depth, you know. And if we try to play the ball, we can win tournaments. This off ball, long ball business now, cut it right through the
Yeah,
tournament.
I've not cut, the chart, my battery there at 4%. I've got cut.
All right, El Couture, thanks for coming onto the platform and sharing
I
your
big up on
perspective.
yourself, yeah?
Yeah, man, big up,
Full
respect.
respect, coach. All the best to you, coach. Excellent
All right.
contribution. Bless up. Wiseness.
Rich Paul, so yeah, we're gonna cut it off now. 2 hours where today attack and things. So that's why if you just
Res-
leave your you have a minute, just leave what you have to say about this tournament and what you think about it.
Without question or hesitation, unseen. Viewers and subscribers, Rich Paul Sports' Reason Boss simply says respect and salutes to the Reggae Boys. Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson, you are the steward. You're in charge of a team, a band of brothers who are on a mission, and we want you to have full permission as the 12th man. This was an outstanding campaign, which could have been even better. You had the United States of America on the ropes. 1-0 defeat last minute. Hey, my lord, man. In fact, we were winning the game. You see, oh God, it's one of the most painful experiences in a way, Greg Lee inside a minute. And then for the remainder of the game, 94, 95 minutes, not one United States player was able to pierce the Jamaican defense. It took an own goal to take this game into extra time where the legs simply gave way. And the quality, let's be clear, of the Gio Reyners came through. We have quality, as we saw in the game against Panama with the return of the Damarai Grays, the return of Boza Nicholson. We, going forward, can see that Jamaica are a force in the CONCACAF region. I'm waiting with bated breath, licking my lips at the prospect of the Reggae Boys taking on the very best in South America, in the inaugural Copa America in the United States of America again. Ecuador, Venezuela, Mexico, Jamaica are coming. Let us focus on the task at hand. Let the camps go well. Let the selections be true. And Jamaica, leave it on the pitch. Like, share, and subscribe to Unseen Sport. Like, share, and subscribe to Rich Paul Sports. We're giving a strength to each and every one of us. Yeah. Unseen, I must say full respect, because I've seen you in social circles in the Jamaican space, and you take a bag of criticism and you take a lot of it on the chin, you ride the punches, and you come back showing your combinations. Full respect, because you try to say it as you see it, and you can't diss a man for saying it as he sees it. You try to split the difference. Long may that continue, but long may Coach Jaime Hallgrimsson and the Reggae Boys go onwards and upwards in the game called football. Football, where there's no quarter ask and none will be given. Plenty of drama ahead. Let's be that 12th man as Jamaica forge onwards on the pitch to be better and to be the best they can be. Reason Boss, out.
Respect Reason Boss. Yeah, we like that. Make a lot of sense. You understand, people? Yeah, man. People, remember, like, subscribe, and share it on Team Sport. And big up everybody will come onto the platform. Reason Boss, Cavi Mix, El Futuro. You don't know. Love and respect. Everybody will come on. You understand me? On this platform, remember, all opinions are accepted. Opinion may not be factual, but we accept everything over here. Unseen Sports. One scene. And I am out. Rich Paul Sports. Big up. Out of here.